Hi guys, Alan Eddings here with eddingsenglish.com. Today I want to talk about using your English when you're first meeting someone, when you're having that first conversation, getting to know them. Brings me to the best piece of advice that I was ever given when it comes to meeting someone for the first time. And that's this: it's better to be interested than to be interesting. All that means is, instead of trying to convince someone that you just meet how wonderful, how amazing, how interesting you are as a person, just ask them questions about themselves. You can do this for two reasons. One, if English isn't your first language, when you're asking them these simple questions about themselves, you don't have to do a lot of the talking. They're doing most of the talking, and people really like to talk about themselves. The second reason is that if you're talking about yourself the whole time, trying to convince them how wonderful you are, you may sound a little full of yourself, a little arrogant, and no one really likes that. So when you're asking these getting to know you questions, these icebreaker questions, one of three things is going to happen. Let's take an example. What do you like to do for fun? Now let's say they say, I like to play badminton. Now, the first thing that might happen is you know that you also like to play badminton. So now you have something in common with them. You have a common interest that connects you, and you can build on that relationship. The second thing that might happen is maybe you know a little bit about badminton, but you don't know a lot about badminton. So now you can ask follow-up questions. Where do you play badminton? How do you play badminton? Who do you play badminton with? Can I come and play badminton with you sometime? Okay? The third thing that can happen is maybe you know absolutely nothing about badminton. Maybe you've never even heard the word badminton. So now you can use my favorite question in the English language, and that's this: really? That's it. You just say, really? And you wait for them to continue. Now, usually they'll continue talking about the subject if you just say, really? Right? Yes, I play badminton on Tuesdays with a bunch of friends of mine. You should come try it out sometime. Right? So that's a great way to introduce yourself, to get to know them, to get the person to like and remember you with that first conversation. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my page, or you can check me out on eddingsenglish.com if you'd like to take private classes, or if you have any questions, please ask me. Remember, guys, every word that you speak changes the world.